seeing or hearing rather those characters' voices come out of these people in like black leotards and skull caps with ping pong balls all over them on like a blue screen. Yeah, like just mind bending.
I didn't need to see that.
Yeah, totally weird.
So ODST, what you went through it twice, back to back?
We did back to back. For day one was heroic, just to plow through it and see what it was like. And I did call up after I saw Jeff's review. We called him up, and I was like,
I got the impression that it was more Craig calling up because Craig is the king of.
Oh, Craig.
So you're telling me this guy's really that good?
You do such a good Craig.
I think yours is better.
Oh, I don't feel like the reviews for Blitz the League are on point. Right? That's the funny thing about Craig, right? I love him to death. He's one of my best buddies. But when all those reviews came out for Blitz the League, he called every single person that gave him a bad review and owned them. He's like, I used to write for OPM and EGM, and you totally did this wrong. And you know what? I actually give him credo for having the balls to do that, right? Because I know a certain little person named Johnny V who got a 2 out of 5 from Giant Bomb on his last game. And I ran into Jeff Gertzman in Vegas, and I was like, hey, what's up, Gertzman? He's like, oh.
Jeff was visibly shaking.
There was that moment of I wasn't sure how you were going to roll up on it. If it was going to be like me and Johnny V are still cool, or if Johnny V's like, fuck you.
No, I totally didn't. I was like, yeah, 2 out of 5, whatever. But it's just 2 years out of my life.
2 for 2, right?
Every year.
And that's not very funny, Brad. Actually, I will tell you that right now.
Hey, it's really not funny. Oh, God, jeez. You can slam a jammer. Oh, God. Anyway, sporting legacy.
So happy with ODST? You think it's worth all the fuss?
You know what? When we were rolling up in the...
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
How you been doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I've been doing all right.
You played all the Tekken this weekend.
I did.
What else you been playing, man?
Well, yesterday I got a real bad feeling in the pit of my stomach that there was money that needed to be spent.
Oh, jeez.
I think it was just that, man, I spent the whole weekend inside and I'm feeling all bummed out. Maybe if I go out and buy something for myself, I'll validate my sorry existence. So I went out and bought the Renegade Edition of DJ Hero.
Oh, that's some shameful retail therapy.
Yeah. That thing is $200.
That is $200.
The girls at the best.
Tax.
Yeah, after tax, it was like $218.
Yeah,
something like that. The girls that were selling it to me at the Best Buy were even asking me why I was buying it, and I did not have a satisfactory response.
Did my job for me.
Yeah, this girl was looking at it and going "Is this thing any good?" And instead of just going, "I don't know," I went, "Well, it's pretty good. It's not as good as something like Guitar Hero was back in the day." It kind of just basically gave him the 2-sentence review of the product. And she said, then she's like, "Isn't there a cheaper one?" I was like, "Yeah, but this one comes with this stand, so it's $80 more."
Is that literally the only difference?
It comes with a stand and a 2-disc soundtrack. One disc is Jay-Z, the other is Eminem. And I don't care who you are. I don't care how much rap music you listen to. You have 98% of the songs on these 2 discs. It's impossible not to have all of them. You just have stumbled onto these MP3 just somewhere. These songs are on a hard drive of yours somehow.
Are they remixed or mashed up?
No.
They
are. It is just check it out. Here's some
Jay-Z
songs.
a bunch of original tracks or deep cuts.
There's one new Eminem track that has not appeared on anything else that also leaked out 2 weeks ahead of the DJ Hero release. So anyone who actually cares about what is not a very good song to begin with already has it. So
latter day Eminem not.
Yeah, it's when he started rapping with the accent. I don't understand who told this weird kind of Rain Man post when he did the song Rain Man and started rapping all weird and then put out a whole album. It's senseless. It's senseless. I don't someone somewhere is telling him that is a good idea. I'm here to tell him. I'm here to slam the table and tell him
the table.
Let him know it is not the case.
You were neglecting to mention the best part about your $200 fake turntable.
Yeah, you haven't justified it yet.
Which is the hot gold kit.
That's right. So let me finish my retail experience.
Okay.
So I point out that it comes with a stand and this CD of songs everyone already has. and that's why it's $80 more. And she says, why don't you get the other one? And all I could come up with was, because I already have that one. Which must have been like 10 times, like way more bewildering. Because at that point,
this transaction makes even
right,
less sense.
like at that point, like I had to decide whether I was just going to be done with it or go into the, and I have it because they send us this stuff. Look, you know, I didn't want to get into that, so I just said, because I have it already, and then was out.
Yeah, just all right,
Just
gone.
like, okay, I'm going to leave in a confusing puff of smoke. And by the way, the Best Buy that I was at had mad amounts of Renegade Edition DJ Heroes everywhere.
So I got another side bet going with Vinny, who is on assignment this week.
I'm going to maintain that the name Prince of Persia makes no damn sense. And the only reason it works in video games is because it goes back to the 80s when they named all video games like that. Like Tron, Man of Computer. And that's the only reason they get away with that is because, you know, like 83 or something, you go, yeah, Prince of Persia. It's coming out. That and Karateka.
Oh. This looks like big CG summer Jerry Bruckheimer mess. Like, and they're pushing hard the Pirates of the Caribbean connection. So if it could potentially have, like, if it's got that sense of humor to it and it doesn't take itself too seriously, maybe it could be, you know, fun romp, but it could also just be a quagmire of special effects.
Who directed this?
Mike Newell?
Didn't he? Is that the guy that did a couple of the Harry Potter movies, or
I
one of
believe
them?
that might be true.
Yeah.
You did just refer to it as a romp, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're aiming for.
It looks rompy.
Who's the romantic lead?
Some chick, I don't know, some broad.
Some skirt.
That's right.
Some
I don't know, some model. I'm sure that her native accent is weird.
Perfect. But when you take it out of video games and put it into a movie, the name Prince of Persia becomes plainly obvious how dumb it is.
Like
Keep in
Lawrence of
mind, you know,
Arabia.
again, these are the producers who made Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like, you say that name out loud. Pirates of the Caribbean.
He has a point.
That sounds like a ride to me.
Yeah,
They should make a ride out of that.
Well, that's why they had to put Curse of the Black Pearl on it, and then it made like $1 billion.
All right.
So, you know, that this formula has worked for them in the past.
So all the money is in subtitles, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you need a subtitle.
All right.
I put in my work after the colon,
Yeah.
if you know what I'm saying.
Oh man, moving on.
No, we're done.
Get
Thanks
your
everyone
colon
for
checked,
listening.
kids.
No,
You'll be glad you did.
skip an email this week.
It's important, Brad. God.
So there's also, this isn't it's really a standalone story, but someone amongst all of the interviews with the movie folk talking about Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, someone let slip that, like, in spring there would be some announcement, some reveal for the next Prince of Persia game. Which,
Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, the movie, the game?
Whoa.
see, Ubisoft then responded with no comments to any inquiries about it. So the question is, like, are we continuing the story from the Prince of Persia, the game that came out last December, or, you know, are we going to go
Jerry Bruckheimer's Prince of Persia.
the game movie
Yeah.
game?
God, I hope we go the game, movie game, and the Captain Sawada's in it.
Single bolt against everything he got. The driver would have to be out of his mind.
I recommend everyone go and watch the trailer, make up their minds for themselves. It's like 2.5 minutes.
Is
Also.
it officially out?
It's on YouTube's.
Okay, so it's
Someone on
leaked.
Twitter tell me how it is, and then I'll regurgitate.
It's on MySpace. I think it's just officially out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's weird. I haven't seen that.
I watch all my movies on MySpace.
In other quick news, Nokia has finally killed off the Engage name.
Oh.
I repeat, good night, sweet prince.
So they're focusing now on the OV store, which, I don't know.
That sounds way better.
As a
Sure.
as a dude,
Well, I mean,
I have
the Engage
point
hasn't really been a
yeah.
hardware platform for a while now. They kind of just started using that as branding for
Yeah.
games on your phone. But Nokia has also taken a massive header in phone sales over the past, like 3 or 4 years.
Do they make the iPhone?
No, that's not them.
Okay, then I guess that's why then.
Yeah.
Got it.
They don't make that. They also don't make the BlackBerry.
Okay.
Or as I like to call it, the Crackberry, because I just can't stop using it. I'm just always on it.
I know, you're
it's like I'm
always
checking
on
my
it.
email, I'm chatting, I'm twittering
I
on
just
it.
can't put that thing down. You can Twitter on your BlackBerry?
Dude, I'll show you how to do it. It's the best. You will be so addicted to this.
I was gonna get a G1, but not anymore, dude.
I'm so addicted to these white chocolate lattes. They're so good.
Oh, I just get more.
I hate. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is people throwing addiction around for things that they are very clearly not addicted to.
I just love this methamphetamine. I can't get enough of it. Oh, it's so good.
Great example. Thank you, Jeff. So yeah, no more N-Gage stuff. So if you still have an N-Gage, I'm sure it's worth a lot of money now. PSN this week, Military Madness Nectaris is coming out.
Brad looks sleepy.
Don't get too excited. Brad he's a sleepy boy. DSi Ware.
Hit me.
Nintendo Sparkle Snapshots.
Tell me more.
All right, now tell me more.
For 500 Nintendo DSi points.
Is this another camera application?
It is a single-player game.
Is it like a sticker book?
Is published by Nintendo.
Okay, all right, got it.
Description.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Take photos and embellish them to your heart's desire with Sparkle Snapshots.
All right.
Choose from a large variety of fancy frames, backgrounds, stamps, and funny outfits to decorate your photos.
Get hype for sparkles!
Decorate your photos or use the powerful paint.
The funny
program.
hat is God tier.
Use the powerful paint program functions to manipulate them in detail. Want to take a new photo and add it to your collection?
Do I?
Adjust the lighting conditions and lens times to match your subject, and even use a shutter timer to allow yourself some extra time to get everything perfectly in place.
Yes!
Game after my own heart.
Save your favorite snapshots in your Nintendo DSi camera album and use Nintendo DS wireless communications to send your masterpieces to your friends. It's all the fun of a photo booth and more in the palms of your hands.
Except for
that they pluralized that.
That was a real Ren and Stimpy style shriek of excitement that you gave there.
Man! Viking Invasion from
not
BIP Media.
Is that also, can you take pictures and put Viking helmets on dudes?
That's 800 Nintendo DSi points.
That's a lot!
It looks like an actual game, though.
Oh my god.
What? Don't be crazy.
DSi
Naveen in London, Ontario. That's Canada.
Mm-hmm.
London,
Junior.
He just watched different London. Just watched Vinny's review for Ratchet and Clank, and it looks really good. He's talking about Ratchet and Clank Future: A Crack in Time, I assume. Want to check out the game, but he'd never played any previous Ratchet and Clank games. Want to know if he should jump into this one or if he should go for one of the previous ones.
I asked Vinny that very question last week, and he said get the new one.
Yeah, just jump right in.
Forget those other ones.
So the fiction isn't so.
Well, this one has a lengthy intro movie with starring Captain Cork, where he apparently tells you every single thing that happened leading up to this.
And think of it this way: would you today go to the store and buy Madden 09, or would you buy Madden 10? You'd get Madden 10.
I wouldn't buy any Madden.
Well, I'm just saying if
Plus, I mean, Madden 10 has an intro movie that details what's happening at that point and lets you know.
Hollow John Madden comes up. He's like, here's this last year's game. Boom.
Like, Madden had the devil gene in him. And he threw Brett Favre into the volcano.
Jeff again. Okay.
Well, you mean the part where he says "Win has lost its fun"?
Yes. That part. Which, a lot of weird stuff like that in Band Hero.
Yeah,
some strange
like in American
ones.
Pie. It's like they censor whiskey but not wine.
Yes, and they also censor gun but not bullets.
Yeah, some weird cuts to make that.
Like putting bullets in your like that.
Like,
kind
oh
of,
my god, where are you putting bullets?
Like not even like
Ass.
in different contexts. Sandwich,
socks,
newspaper,
things.
Smiles.
I guess my second question is really there hasn't been a Green Day song in any